Taizawa, here are the weekly highlights of Arakan. Over 900 civilians killed due to junta actions. Election constituencies include AA-controlled areas. 57% of Arakan households face food insecurity. AA issues order on use of old banknotes. AA releases over 100 detained family members of soldiers in Taungup. More young people in Arakan want to migrate. In Arakan, intense fighting between the Myanmar military and the Arakan army has been ongoing for over a year. From August 11th to 17th of 2025, we'll be bringing you notable updates from Arakan. Over 900 civilians killed due to junta actions. During the battle for control of Arakanese towns, 926 civilians were killed and 1,954 injured by junta attacks, according to AA spokesperson U Kain Tuka. He also said that 947 civilians had been detained as of August 11th, revealed at a press conference. Because of junta airstrikes, naval shelling, and artillery fire, 10,502 civilian houses, 90 religious buildings, 45 schools, 12 hospitals and clinics, 22 bridges, and more than 1,100 other buildings, including facilities of UN, INGO, and NGO, have been destroyed. The AA added that the junta continues to carry out daily air, naval, and artillery attacks, not only in townships held by AA, but also in the 3 townships still under its control. Meanwhile, the ULA-AA says that in areas under their control, they are striving to maintain governance, rule of law, healthcare, and development projects despite ongoing threats from junta air, naval, and artillery attacks. Election constituencies include AA-controlled areas. The junta-appointed Union Election Commission on August 15th announced that the upcoming national election include areas under AA control. According to the announcement, Arakan has 17 constituencies for the People's Assembly, 12 for the National Assembly, and 17 for the State Assembly. Out of Arakan's 17 townships, the AA controls 14, while the junta controls only 3. Thus, the junta has no real ability to establish polling stations or ballot boxes in AA-controlled areas. Nevertheless, locals believe the junta may field candidates from Yangon to represent constituencies in those areas. The junta has declared that the national election will be held on December 28, 2025. 57% of Arakan households face food insecurity. Due to the ongoing conflict, 57% of households in central Arakan are food insecure, according to a World Food Program statement on August 12th. This marks a steep rise from December 2024, when 33% of households faced food insecurity. The WFP warned that the food insecurity and malnutrition are worsening, and restrictions on movement in northern Arakan could make the situations even more dire. The WFP also noted that to survive, many families are resorting to borrowing, begging for food, domestic violence, school dropouts, social tensions, and even human trafficking. Because of funding shortfalls, the WFP had to suspend aid to more than 1 million people across Myanmar in April 2025. AA issues order on use of old banknotes. The AA has ordered that old and worn banknotes and coins must be accepted in areas under its control in Arakan. If shops refuse to accept them, people can launch complaints at relevant township districts or municipal offices. Banknotes from 100 to 10,000 kyat have become extremely worn, and the AA said they must be accepted for use. The AA had already issued 2 similar orders in July and October 2024, threatening action against those who refuse to accept old notes. However, many people face difficulties when merchants and businesses rejected worn notes. Since fighting resumed in November 2023, main township banks in Arakan have been closed, and new currency has not been distributed. Therefore, locals say all must cooperate in using existing notes. AA releases over 100 detained family members of soldiers in Taungup. On August 9th, the AA released 144 detained family members of junta soldiers captured during the battle for Taungup Township. Those released included women and children from Taungup and from several military battalions. A ceremony was held by AA's Nova 2 military region, escorted to destinations of their choice. According to DMG records, AA has released more than 1,200 detained family members of soldiers in at least 5 rounds of releases since the renewed fighting in Arakan. The AA fully captured Taungup Township in December 2024 and is now administering it. Due to armed conflict, economic hardships, and forced conscription, more than 60% of young people in Arakan want to leave their homeland, according to a UNDP report. This was stated in the August 12th UNDP report titled Next Generation Youth Perspectives in Migration. Arakan has the highest proportion of youth wishing to migrate, with 9% citing conscription law as the main reason. UNDP surveyed more than 7,000 youths across Myanmar in 2024. According to the survey, 4 out of every 10 youths said they plan to leave Myanmar. About 47% of young people said they would migrate through illegal and unsafe routes due to lack of proper travel documents. Over 55% believe Myanmar is on the wrong track becoming more insecure with the failing education system and fewer job opportunities. That concludes this week's highlights from Arakan. This program is presented every Tuesday, so please stay tuned. May all people of Arakan and the world stay healthy and safe.